This is what it's like to come to an Indy slot car race. First thing you do is you go to the guy's house. And when you come through the door, and he leaves it unlocked, which is very trusting, you find your host.
Hey, welcome to the black track.
So you come in and you find the food.
Pizza for your consumption.
We come to the fridge and we find...
Whoop, that's the freezer.
That's the freezer, Dan.
There's a head in there.
There we go. There's the reason we're here tonight. Yeah, the champagne of beers. We've got IndyCar broadcasts on the TV, people enjoying their food. Ultimately, we find the track. And there's John, there's Pete, there's Carnage,
MGD.
And Joe too.
Beer of life.
Practice will begin soon, but first, everybody pays up. Every driver who starts a race puts in $1. If a driver wins from the pole, he takes home the fund, and then the other money goes to the host for his food. All right, one of the other things everybody does is when they show up, after they pay, they also sign the checkered flag. The winning driver takes home the checkered flag signed by all the participants of that night. We hand out the chassis. We start from the lowest in points to the highest, and everybody just gets a random delivery of the identically prepared 440X2 Tyco. When they get two, you practice with them both, figure out which one you like. When you're done with your practice session, you throw one back, and the other one's your keeper for the night. Everybody gets 5 minutes, and they rotate across the lanes during practice. All right, and then we have 4-lap qualifying on an oval track. You do all 4 laps, and it's the total time, so that includes any offs like that.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to the Jackson 400 here at the newly constructed black track. Today, number 1, who is that man?
That is the rookie Joe Heights Carnage.
Next to him, you've got John Wiedemann. He's got a championship on his mind.
Right, but you know, he's got this championship on his line, and that's about it. It's just Johnny's second. Second place John.
The guy who wants championship number 6 is lined up third. It's the all-yellow second row. That doesn't mean that they're scared because they're bloody fast. That there right there is Mike Lack.
This guy right here's the Boiler. The Boiler qualified 4th tonight. That's action.
5th, you got the all-time oval wins guy. That's Ev Kamakawa. In the 6th place spot, that's a new car. 66, Alex Hayek.
You're playing bingo, that's under the O.
There's number 6 right there. You've got number 6. That is your track owner, Bill Black. Guillermo Negro.
Guillermo Negro, B6, here he is.
He wants to win his home track. Next, you've got Pete Dorn. You've got Pete Dorn in the 5 car.
Ooh, that car sparkles.
It is a pretty car. Then speaking of pretty cars, you've got the not quite as pretty car, but the prettiest driver in the series, Dangerous Dan Margetta. He has a new livery for this guy, Matt Hayek, in the total car.
Yeah, what's total? Is that cereal?
No, that'd be the total Rex. Then you've got the serious car bringing up the rear, the El Matador, the oval specialist, Mike Kristoff.
The enforcer now. You saw what he did to John Wiedemann last week.
Heat race number 1, and we're going to get underway with the 3 fastest cars lined up first here. Dan Tommy Kendall on this brand new high-banked oval.
Get ready for some action tonight. This track is badass fast, bad fast all night. Think Pocono in the real IndyCar Series. You want to see some action and some carnage? We got carnage. We got carnage in his race. He's the pole sitter. What more can you ask for?
John Wiedemann out front early on here as we attempt to make 10 minutes on this track without completely destroying these cars.
Do you have a cat? Go put a flashlight on a wall with a cat. Look at that, and then look at these drivers. Tell me there's a similarity there. What do you think?
We saw that each driver goes out and does 4 laps, and then they're lined up by qualifying, and then the computer chooses the order that the drivers are selected for their heats. And in this case, one of the choices is first to last, but randomized within those lanes that they get. So the first heat is the fastest 3 drivers, and then your second heat is going to be the middle 4, and then the back 4 in the 3rd heat. The winner of each heat race advances to the final, and then the driver with the most laps out of the second place drivers will advance to the final. And so what we're watching right here, Dan Townsend Bell, is a fight for second place, because the 3rd place driver in this heat race is going home.
Not going to make the final. The 2 guys fighting for that second spot are up there in the points. Your point leader Mike Lack and John Wiedemann, who's right there too, looking for the championship. One of those guys will not make the final, which would be a huge implication point-wise.
Seems to be having a hard time with turn 1.
It is.
And time is going to run out, and Joe Heights is your heat winner. Rookie advances for his first final after winning the pole, and John Wiedemann moves on to the final while Mike Lack is going to go home.
Na 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 na.
It's heat race number 2. Alex Hayek, Bill Black, your hometown hero, Ev Kamikawa, and Tom Speart. Is the middle of the field. Oh, a crash going down the short chute between 3 and 4. This can be a marshal's nightmare over there. Early lead. Ev Kamikawa. No, but he spins out, and that's going to allow, we think, Bill to go to the front.
Story of this heat race right now is the cars, how they're holding up. This is Alex Hayek's car. He lost a pickup shoe. He crashed so hard here in turn 2. This car, woo, hotter than McDonald's coffee, Jack. This car is hot. It's burning up. Woo, it stinks. It smells bad. It smells like burned electric motor. And we don't know if he's going to make the second half, but that car is very hot.
All right, we're winding down towards the end of this second heat race, and Ev Kamikawa has opened up a commanding lead. That's important for his championship hopes, as he'll gain some ground tonight if he makes the final on Mike Lack.
It's the start of the third heat race in the Jackson 400, the inaugural race here at the Blackjack. Bit of a different perspective in regards to who's racing this race. Right here in the green lane, that is Matt Hayek. Next to him in the yellow lane is this man, Dan Margetta. In the blue lane, Mike Kristoff. And in the red lane on the outside is Pete Dorn. And we've got our injury here. We're talking about Tom Speart's car being super hot. Look at that. That is the blister on Joe Heist's finger. Joe, are you in a lot of pain?
Yes, indeed, sir. It is burning up. I need ice.
Now, did you read the back of your ticket that said that any injuries are not the liability of the league? Or are you going to sue anyways?
I'm going to try. I got a good lawyer.
I apologize, but the black track is uninsured.
Damn it! 5 seconds to go. There it is. Your race winner tonight. Pete Dorn. Finally! He's going to the final.
Jackson 400, and everybody's crowded around here like the bar at a wedding right here. We'll start out with John Wiedemann. He's talk about luck. This guy had bad luck last week. Mike Kristoff punted him out of the way, just flat took him out. Mike Kristoff are nowhere to be found.
Yeah, he's lucky he's not in this race because I don't know what I would have done to him.
You still owe him one.
I saw the video. I don't know if everybody saw the video. That was just
Terrible.
I don't know. Yeah, that wasn't even adequate driving. It was just
blatant.
worse than adequate driving.
He never stopped.
No, and that's what way he wants to race. I guess we'll race him that way. But
And he plays all nice and
if he's
sorry.
not in the final, I can't race him.
That's John Wiedemann. He's probably one of your favorites tonight. The other favorite I think here is Ev Kamikawa. You mentioned before, John mentioned it. You ran the high lane better than anybody else, and that seems to be the key here.
Jack boy, how are you?
Hey.
Get in here. You look like heck. Last time I saw her was your granddad's place in Maine, wasn't it? Point is, you got to get in behind him and stay there.
Joe Heights, the rookie, you're in the final. Finally made the final.
Feels great.
I think you're fast. You're tough, man.
Thank you.
I think you're the guy to
Feel
beat.
fast.
Hi.
Car feels real good.
These guys don't.
Tastes good.
These
Tastes
guys
good.
These guys don't intimidate you. John Wiedemann, Ev Kamikawa.
No.
Now Pete Dorn, he's intimidating.
Ed.
Exactly. Look at this. Oh my God. As you can see, that guy means business right there. But he ain't that tough because I got back up.
400 laps on the black track. This will not take long. Don't blink because it will be over before you know it, or maybe not, because we had a major pile up there in turn one. But we're back in action now. Coming up on halfway, and John Wiedemann has pulled out a little lead over Joe Heights as they continue to battle. And then you got Pete Dorn and Ev Kamikawa battling it out for third place. We have 4 lanes, but we don't race on all 4 for each driver. A computer randomly selects the second half lane for each car. So you might start on the inside and move to the outside, or you might wind up in 2 inside lanes. And now we got pit cards coming up. They will choose how fast our pit stops go. All right, we're waiting on pit stops, and John Wiedemann's in.
He's in, hits his marks perfectly, just like the race is going. The crew is lightning fast, changing tires, making a wing adjustment, putting in fuel. He's gone in away 7 seconds. A lightning quick stop for John Wiedemann.
Well, that Angry Squirrel Speed Sport is a well-oiled machine, and he's in.
He's finally in. You can tell the rookie had trouble hitting his marks. He also has trouble getting the tires off this car. There's a problem with the impact wrench. It's dying. They're going to have to go back. They're getting the old T-square, the old T-wrench coming back from the back of the thing. It's taking a long time to change these cars, the tires on this car. A long stop right now. He's going to have a penalty on this as well because the crew has got too many men over the wall. He can go away, but he has to come back in for a 5-second stop.
And he's in.
Another guy not used to making pit stops is Pete Dorn. There's some damage to the rear wing from this race. It happened before. They're repairing that, and it's taken a while to get that repaired. They're working on it still, trying to get that damage fixed. A long stop for Pete Dorn. A long stop for Pete Dorn. This is a terrible stop for Pete Dorn. He'll be getting ready to go. He's gone and away a 30-second stop.
Ouch. When you're running a 1.5 second laps.
That's a killer. But now we got Ev Kamakawa, the next one.
All right, the Penske boys are due in, and now he's in.
He's in. More problems on this one. The fuel nodule's not going in for this. The Team Penske crew is not used to having issues like this, but they're having trouble getting fuel in that car. Could be from some of the damage in this race. It's taking a long time to do that, and he's gone and away, but he's got to do 10 laps with the opposite driving hand because of that obstacle stop.
That's a tough penalty now. Opposite hand on this track. So John Wiedemann counting down the last 20 laps. He's got a double-digit lap lead over Joe Heights, the rookie, into a final after scoring 2 poles. This is an incredible rookie season for anybody.
It's a great season for Joe. And just think what would happen had their pit stop down pat. If they would have had the good pit work, they'd be right there with Wiedemann because he was really taking it to the veterans tonight.
This would have been a heck of a battle for the win. Now it's just a matter of hanging on for John Wiedemann. Get his second win of the season potentially right here.
One more lap to go. There's the winner. Would you even know it? Is there any emotion out of him? Oh, a little bit. Hey, smile. Look at that. John Wiedemann's happy. All the world is right. We're in victory lane. Woo! The Jackson 400's over. John Wiedemann wins. And maybe a new point leader here.
I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be close. Still got a long way to go. But Action Jackson, this is the place to race. I won last week with the GTP car and won with the Indy slot car here. So
You like this place?
I like it. Yeah. What's with the hat girl?
I don't know.
Finished last week or last race. I don't know how that happened. But yeah. Got the win this week. So
Here comes track owner, Bill Black, Guillermo Negro. There we go. Woo!
2 black track trophies in 2
hey,
weeks.
this is
That's awesome.
cool. Do I get to keep this?
You get to keep that for a whole year.
For 1 year.
Wow.
Outstanding.
Awesome.
Congratulations,
Thank you, Bill.
my friends. I am so glad that you're not Mike Lack.
Me too. 'Cause I won. Yay!
Here, Corey Heights next, D-Slot, back in good old Tosa. We're back to Wauwatosa.
Yeah, we can go to the
I want to mention so we can get maybe some.
Oh yeah, go to lefts.
Yeah.
We like lefts.
Meet the Indy slot car drivers at lefts next Thursday.
Thank you for watching the IndySlotCar channel.
Oh, I think we have a very special guest here tonight. I wonder if we're having Big Macs.
Carnage gonna knock Lack out. Carnage gonna knock Lack out.
But I love that track. So
Look out.
I hate that track. That's a piece of shit race. D slot crap.